Hello, friends, it's Quinn. So, today I'm going to talk about my dating life as a stroke survivor and what it feels like recovering from a stroke and what it's like. Okay, so yesterday I had issues with toes, like the pain was a little unbearable, more so where I couldn't stand up. So I ignored it. I stood up anyway and kept on walking. I tried to accommodate myself with walking with a light tap on my foot so that I wouldn't feel the pressure of the pain of my big toe. So once I got upstairs, I hurried up and took my shoes off. I tried to make sure that my toes are good and it's not swelling, no pain, no bruising, or anything like that. So, as a stroke survivor, uh, along with my arms and my hands, it tends to get spastic from time to time, every now and then. Like yesterday, for example, it begins to get spastic. Um, over the course of the days, from yesterday, I just gone through the interview for the RTA and the Pace bus and took my pictures. So far, it was a pleasant day, and we had a nice lunch, nice light lunch, and all that jazz. Enjoyed the architecture and the elements of nature outside. So today was a good day. And I quickly became home, and then we had rehearsals for the group. And in between rehearsals, we laughed so hard, and then they were sleepy. So it quickly became serious. Like, God, right now, what's wrong? It's like you sleepy or something. Yes, we were, because it was a big day. It was an eventful but fun day. We learned communication and conversation in Spanish and what it feels like. And it was a relief to interact with other Spanish people. It's almost like you're coming alive and unlocking the code to communication. It's a great experience. Learning Spanish, when I'm able to speak Spanish, I use Duolingo. It's an app. Duolingo is an app where I have exercises for learning Spanish, the sentences, and the words. Like vaso means glass, arenja means orange juice, and bebo means drink. All those good but important things to know, because it's important, especially when you're ordering lunch. I enjoyed my experience with communication with a fellow Spanish man yesterday. So it was a really good experience. And back to the spasticity. Excuse me. Something is growing because my nasal passages sometimes flare up and then they get runny. Sometimes they get dry and a little sore, and that's okay. But I tend to notice it a lot, and sometimes I sniff to get myself comfortable, if you know what I mean, and sniff the air, not just sniff. Sometimes I sniff like this to clear the nasal passages. Oftentimes it's a little uncomfortable, but it's alright. It doesn't really bother me. I try not to get distracted with my sniffling and the stuffiness. It's all good. If it gets that bad, I will use the nasal spray for allergies specifically, because it's all good. Anyway, it feels like my left side is coming to life, and it feels uneven. That's a great thing because I noticed something in my brain. I realized when I move my hand is an automatic motion. It's not like I can't really tell to move my fingers, but I can't make the notion at all to move my fingers. I try my best to move my fingers. Now I realize that's why I move the left side of my fingers quickly, because it has some nocissary nervous system to help me move my fingers. As you can see, my left hand and my fingers are paralyzed, and so far it's been good. It's normal. It's growing nails like usual. I just broke it off because when I'm walking, I probably hit it on the wall or something, and it doesn't hurt, but it feels alright. I just continue to do my exercises, opening and closing my hands and my fingers. And so far, seems like I have more feeling in my legs and more feeling in my feet, which is a great sign that makes me so much more hopeful with seizing the day and taking it one day at a time. I try not to let it get me down. As a matter of fact, I'm about to write down the calendar on the types of body parts that I'm planning to exercise, like the abs, the arms. Welcome to the gun show. Woo! The feet and the knees, because I noticed that my knees are becoming more weak, and then sometimes it hurts. And thanks to Anjali, the physical therapist, she said that you're going to experience some cracking. It mostly becomes annoying, but you have to get used to it. And I say, okay, Anjali, what a relief. I will keep moving forward and just continue to exercise my knee and strengthen my knee. So from this point on, I'm doing the work and make it happen. Alright, so I'm excited for what's next. The representative said, it was so nice, by the way. The state said that I should receive a notification in the mail and a package with my ID and a lanyard on it. So the lanyard is able to hang around my neck with the picture ID. So out of convenience, when I board the bus, I can just show my ID. It's good and it's convenient because I don't have to fish for it, and my mom doesn't have to fish for it at all. It's a bonus as well because my mom doesn't have to travel back and forth across town to go to another town and then go back to another town, back across town. And I'm studying and observing the cars. Mercedes-Benz is just so happens to be a great vehicle, a great vehicle, because you keep moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's not like a used car. Smart choice, but you take the chances of traveling from town to town and then different speeds to move forward quickly and slow down, and then the vehicle experiencing the weather elements, because you don't know what type of truck you're gonna get. You don't know what type of condition the car is in. And so far, I am looking for a Mercedes-Benz automobile because Mercedes-Benz is a good choice. And plus, my dad, God rest his soul, my dad that passed away, he chose the Mercedes-Benz because he knows cars very well. He knows vehicles and he knows how to fix and repair the automobiles and also fix and repair the tires. He's a great mechanic, if you will, because my granddaddy was a mechanic, and my uncle, my great uncle, which is also my granddaddy's brother, was also a mechanic. So we have good mechanics, good family line of mechanics down the line. So he has fluid knowledge of automotive repair. And so at some point, my close cousin, is studying to become an engineer because he pursued technical school for electronics, and he got it real quick. He's very smart, and at one point he was so blown away about I'll say the right word. He received a Jeremiah. I'm so lost. He received a technical gig in setting up the lights, and he just earned $1,000, And he called me quickly and said, Quinn, I just got paid for $1,000 in 30 minutes. I cannot believe it. You said, yeah, you are very smart. That's why. And that's why other people are going to call you. And that's why you make the big bucks. And then eventually he got hired at a grain plant, which was a very important job to fix the switches, to make sure that the wires were correct. And he had to put on the protective equipment and say, you have to be careful, otherwise it will melt your face off. So that's why they keep hiring me. And then he moved on to the Union Station train, which a very good job. And they have great pay and great benefits. And then when he began to work there, he discovered, why not pursue an education in engineering? And he did it. And so he is a very smart young man, and he's a great dad, a nurturing dad, an attentive dad. He takes really good care of his children. So I am so proud of my cousin. So anyway, you have like the backstory of my family. Eventually you will see it every now and then. And as you can see, my mom is there. She's with me through it all, through the bad times and good times. And from my progression, she's been with me. And upon my first month of going home from the retirement company, my mom stayed over for the last few weeks. Meanwhile, she was still traveling across town to come see my dad, to care for my dad, and then come see and spend the night for my mom, to care for my mom. My mom is thebomb.com. Okay? She kept on a straight face. Even though she tired, she still tried to continue on with the conversation, even though I'm really quiet and very observant about some things. And she likes to keep me company. Sometimes I miss my mom, and sometimes I enjoy talking with my mom and keeping my mom company. I try not to burden her too much because I try to make it as easy as possible by picking up after myself and be strong so I can lift up on my own, and also try my best to improve and get stronger day by day without her helping me. So I look forward to full recovery. At one point, I was a stylist. Before the stroke, I was a stylist. I resigned from my job, Avalon Industry, as a supervisor and the salon lab tech lead. And at one point, I loved my job so much. I loved my job. It was exciting. It was fun. It was adventurous because the big boss gave challenging orders to fulfill the paperwork and fulfill the orders, and also gave me assignments, and I murked that assignments. I completed the assignments because I love my job and I love the company, what it stands for, so much. I was proud to see the products in the stores after we completed the tests, completed the surveys, and it also began to finish ordering the batch and signing off on the batch and then the ingredients. And so I liked the job so much. I paid attention to the ingredients. I paid attention to how the ingredients was changed and why. I paid attention to the consistency, and I also paid attention to how the hair reacts to each product. And I was amazed by all of the science behind the products, the product application, and the way you apply the products, and the way you use them. It's really important. It's critical too, because I was even impressed. As a stylist, I choose to use my skills and my know-how to repair the hair, and then I use my eyes and my mind to examine the scalp and examine the hair, the roots, the shaft, and the ends of the hair, because I was so good at examining those things. The boss's son asked me to answer questions about the hair care products. You know, as I am naturally, Care, Affirm, and Ubelis, some other hair care products for types 1 and 2 hair, and I will know all about the products and all about the hair. And I had the privilege and the ultimate honor of testing the vegan products for the first time. I was blown away. I was like, wow. They assigned me to test out vegan products and assigned me to test out the new advanced system called Texture Release, which is very good, by the way. I had the opportunity to see this progression from the hair products from time to time. Excuse me. As you can see, my allergies, I was about to sneeze. So anyway, with the products, I just love doing hair. I love the company. I love what I do, and I love what they do and how they do it. Even though it gets crazy from time to time, I'm just proud to say I am a former employee at Avalon Industries. So I look up to that. I'm not proud of anything, but I take pride in knowing the knowledge, knowing the experience, knowing what's to come, and also knowing the outcomes of, and also the do's and don'ts of hair care. It's extremely important and extremely critical. So back to my spasticity. So you know, upon progression, my left foot and my left leg, I've noticed that it gets sore sometimes. Sometimes a little painful, almost like as if you were exposed to the cold climates with no suit, no socks on, and it feels like that. When you walk in the snow, that's what it feels like. That's what my toes feel like, because it was mildly unbearable, but it was tolerable. So I tried to hurry up and check it out. What was going on? Check my toes, check my foot. Thankfully, they're all right. The toes is just toeing, and the foot is just footing. And from time to time, I'll get hopeful, and other times, every now and again, I become down about myself, and then I speak to myself, say, no, you're going to make it. You're going to get better. You're going to progress, and you're going to make it. And so, as a fellow stroke survivor, experiencing some of the similar things, I'm proud of you. I'm extremely proud of you and your progress. Because you did physical therapy, I'm double proud of you. And the physical therapist usually said, man, you don't usually do the exercises at all. Other people were just okay with just laying there. And I said to myself, wow, I was so determined to get better. I was so determined to get back normal again that I would do the work hard, and continue to practice after therapy sessions, and say, now that I know the exercises, I will do the exercises twice a day so that I will know it and that my body gets stronger by the days. So I have no problems. Sometimes I get a little comfortable, and as you can see, I am 100% natural. I like to grow my hair long. I like to oil my scalp and nourish my scalp and my hair. It's touching down my neck and touching to my neck. I like it a lot. I enjoy watching it grow and enjoy seeing my gray hairs. You see my skunk spot? It's so special because I do like my gray spot. It has come out so much. Every now and then it comes in a small twig, and now it's spread out to be more like a white stripe. And it becomes speckles on the sides. Sometimes when I cut my hair, you can barely see it, but when my hair grows, you can tell that I have been gray. So I look forward to the skunk stripe. I want to keep the skunk stripe as I grow my hair long. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down there and let me know how you feel and what you think listening to my discussion. You have a wonderful day, and as a stroke survivor, hang on in there, keep on moving, And if you're going through hard times, don't give up. Keep up the good work. Bye.